You are Locked On Clippers Postcast, part of Locked On Sports Los Angeles on the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Hello and welcome to the Locked On Clippers Postcast on the Locked On Sports LA YouTube channel. A place to hang out when every game is done. I am Pete Fox, covering sports in LA dating back to 2007 for ESPN LA and NBC Sports Radio. Tonight's episode of the Locked On Clippers Postcast brought to you by Monarch Money. This episode brought to you by Monarch Money. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use the code LOCKEDONNBA at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. Well, I hate to be a negative Nancy naysayer, but this series is over and the Clippers are done. Whoever said it after the game a few nights ago that the Clippers' opportunity to win this series was game 4, and when they lost that game, it was over and done, and I was kind of like, I don't know. I mean, they gave the Nuggets a run for their money in Denver, so it's possible. Well, I was wrong. That person, whoever that was right. The Clippers got thumped tonight in just about every aspect of this game. Real quick, the show also tonight brought to you by Amazon Fire Stick TV 4K. Turn any TV into your Xbox. No console needed. Head to amazon.com/Fire TV Locked On to learn more. Officially, it is in the books and final now. 131, 115. And that doesn't even tell the whole story. I feel like this game was never close, never in doubt for the Nuggets. They won this game wire to wire. They wanted it more. The Clippers were on the struggle bus all night long and just couldn't get off. They shot okay from the floor. They started 1 for 7 from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, Murray is not missing anything. So I'm not trying to say that had they shot better that they would have won this game. Probably not. I mean, the fact is that Murray was on fire and they couldn't stop him. The reason the Clippers lost this game was their complete and utter lack of defense. Yes, they could have scored more. They did okay offensively. It wasn't terrible, but Murray was punching them in the face. Papa, 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 left, right, papa, papa. And they were just like, doosh, just taking it and doing nothing to respond. Nothing. How many open looks did he have tonight? Not just him, everybody. Oh, frustrating as hell to watch. Just and meanwhile, you know, I had the Kings game on as well, and that's frustrating as hell. So the only thing good that happened tonight, I probably should have just punted on this game and covered the Dodger game. They're pounding the Miami Marlins right now. 12-2, 13-2. Shohei Ohtani led off the game with a home run, 394 feet. Teoscar with a couple of doubles, RBI, 1, 2, 3 RBI in the first 2 innings for Teo. Andy Pajes a single and an RBI in the third. Mookie Betts a single. Will Smith a single in the 6th. Tommy Edman keeps it rolling. Teoscar another hit in the 7th. Andy Pajes another homer in the 8th. Oh, that would have been so much more enjoyable to cover as opposed to this disaster. Just awful, foolish offensive fouls. The lack of defense around the perimeter was disgusting. Just open looks all over the place for the Nuggets. And another thing that we saw tonight, and I've praised Zubac all year long, and this really is not a shot on Zubac. This is not taking anything away from what Zubac has done, can do, and will do. I think Zubac has had a fantastic season, taken a huge step to becoming one of the top bigs in the league. But he is no Nikola Jokic. And look, not that anybody thought he was, but in the first 4 games, you have to give him some credit and say he was hanging with Jokic. He was making life tough on Jokic. Not tonight. Jokic made him, can I say it? His bitch. Let's be honest. He did. I mean, pushed him around. I mean, Zubac, he did have 27, but it's a nice performance, but Zubac just couldn't keep up with Jokic. Is that right? Is that right? Jokic had 13 points after that big lead up to how Zubac got worked by Nikola Jokic. I almost want to stop the show now and start over because that sounds completely stupid and foolish. Wow. Can I take that all back? Let's try that again. Holy cow. How did I botch that? I mean, let's say this in the first half. Pete, you're a freaking idiot. Go leave those comments. I won't read them. I don't read comments. So all you guys that think I'm an idiot, I don't care because a lot of times I am. There's your evidence right there. But in the first half, Jokic was making life very tough on Zubac. And by, listen, the reason that this game wasn't a bigger laugher, obviously, is a large part because of Ivica Zubac. But he only had 5 rebounds, 27 points, 5 rebounds. That's below average for him. So, how did I miss that? Again, I was so frustrated. I was focused a little bit more on the Kings game, but the fact was that the Clippers, they drew to within 6 right before the break. But again, every time they would get that close, the Nuggets would turn right around and pull away. They drew to within 9 in the fourth quarter. Hold on, they're coming back. No, they're not. The Nuggets went on an 8-0 run right after that. So, Jokic 4 of 13. Wow. I'm baffled by that. Jamal Murray, on the other hand, went off 17 of 26, 8 of 14 for 43 points. And a lot of those for him were wide open shots. A couple of them, the Clippers bodied him up. Bogdanovich got up on him, knocked him around, and he still made it. I mean, it was just his night. So the Clippers offensively were okay, but 55% for the Nuggets, 51% from beyond the arc. Clippers finished at 52% from the floor and 37% from beyond the arc after starting 1 of 7 in the first quarter for 14%. They were 39 from the floor in the first quarter. By halftime, they had it up over 50%, 54. Kawhi, 8 points in the first half. Zoo had 12. So a big second half for him. Maybe that's what I was seeing and focusing on as the first half, the first quarter, when Jokic was outworking Zubac. Zubac got it going. And a large part of that, let's be honest, Zubac was sitting. I'm sorry, Jokic was sitting. Only played 37 minutes. They pulled him out of the game. They're like, we don't want you to get hurt. We don't need you to overwork. I was surprised he played that many minutes. So when you look at this one, there wasn't much to feel good about with the Clippers. Chris Dunn was okay offensively. And if it wasn't for his 15 points and 3 threes in a row in the second quarter, made one to get it down to 8 at the 6-minute mark, then another one at the 5-minute mark to get it to within 8 again, then another one at the 4-minute mark to make it within 6. But again, that was as close as they got, and the Nuggets pulled away. So there was just a lot of errors in this game for the Clippers, and they looked sloppy. They were just outmatched. They looked like they were pressing to try and keep up with what was going on with the Nuggets. You got Russell Westbrook off the bench with 16 in the first half, just making threes all over the place. Well, 3 of 6, but 21 points for Westbrook off the bench. That's like him scoring 50. And the Clippers had no answer. Again, most of the time, they just leave him open. Fine, let him shoot. He's not going to make those. Well, he did tonight. Just over 50% for him. 8 of 15. Again, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. Taunting the Clipper bench. Just, they had 4 points from the bench in game 4. So tonight, 21 and then 6. So 27 from the bench. Much better performance from the Nuggets bench. Clippers bench got 18 from Bogdan. That's nice to see. Ben Simmons, nothing. Derek Jones, 7. That's not enough. And Batum, 0 for. So you need more from Batum. He was 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Thankfully, he didn't keep shooting. Norm Powell had an off night. James Harden, the first time we're mentioning his name right now, 11 points. So when we come back, we'll get into the key points of this game, what we'll be talking about, the turning point and the player of the game. It was a tough watch, to say the least. It was, as I said earlier, the struggle bus all night for the Clippers. And as far as I'm concerned, even if they win game 6 in LA, they don't come back and beat Denver in game 7 in Denver. That's going to be tough. It's the Locked On Clippers postcast on the Locked On Sports LA YouTube channel. 131-115, the final. Clippers fall 3-2 in the series. Tonight's episode of the Locked On Clippers postcast brought to you by Monarch Money. Ever check your bank account and wonder, where did all my cashish go? Between dining out, shopping, online shopping, entertainment, your kids' sports lessons, new shoes for a party that your wife is going to. Oh, I got to get shoes for this party. Or you need a new putter because the one you have isn't working. And all of a sudden you look in your bank account and you go, wait a second, I'm far below where I thought I would be. Well, you need Monarch Money to help you manage your bank accounts and all of your accounts. It's your personal CFO, giving you full visibility and control over your finances. Monarch Money isn't just a budgeting app. It's a complete financial command center. You can track all your accounts, including investments and spending, in one place. So you can stop just managing your money and start building wealth. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use the code LOCKEDONNBA at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarchmoney.com. Code LOCKEDONNBA for 50% off your first year. Tonight's episode of the Locked On Clippers postcast also brought to you by Wayfair. Spring is here, and that means it's time for home projects. Whether you're refreshing a room or tackling a full renovation, Wayfair is the best place to keep. Wayfair is the best kept secret for all things home improvement. I didn't think Wayfair is a secret. I think Wayfair is very popular and known because it's very, very easy to use. And more often than not, it's the best deal you're going to find. Options galore, and with free shipping on everything, it makes getting these furniture items or decor items real easy and affordable. I love Wayfair. Their app is very easy to use. We have a couple rental properties, and I'm always buying. I find a rug that I like, and I buy it for one, and then I buy it for the other, and I just go back into my history and go, what's that rug that I liked? And I click on it, and it's there, and I buy it again. So yeah, there's a lot of options for a lot of different things when it comes to home improvement on Wayfair. For small updates like stylish cabinet hardware to major upgrades like new vanities. We need one of those. We're going to redo our upstairs bathroom, and the first place I'll be looking for a new vanity and sink is Wayfair. Wayfair makes home improvement easy. Get started at wayfair.com. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style for every home. Well, the Clippers get punched in the mouth tonight by the Nuggets, 131-115. Kawhi started strong. It was my first note. Kawhi, aggressive to the basket in the first. My second note, defense was a little loose. At first, it wasn't bad. It got worse as time went on. Defense was a little loose. Too many guys left open, coupled with the Clips not shooting as well as the Nuggets, and that was problematic. They couldn't keep up. Because their defense was lacking and their offense was, at that point, again, 39% from the floor after the first quarter. They did get it going. They shot over 50% on the night, 50% at the break, 54 to be specific. But Kawhi never really took over the way he has been in this series. Finished 8 of 15, only 1 3, 20 points. Zubac, 27, 11 of 15, 5 of 8 from the line. James Harden, 3 of 9 from the floor, 0 of 2 from beyond the arc. 2-3 opportunities from James Harden. Very, very atypical for him. He did have 8 rebounds and 5 assists and only 4 turnovers, 11 points, 12 for Norm Powell and 15 for Chris Dunn, again off the bench. Bogdan led the way with 18. They really do just have to come to the floor on Thursday night in LA at Intuit Dome with a completely different attitude, energy, and mindset. They got to be more aggressive on defense, especially at the perimeter. They've got to eliminate the foolish fouls. They have to do a better job of, just slowing down the Denver offense. I mean, the Denver offense is very, very dynamic. It's not just Jokic and Murray. Brown, whose name drives me absolutely insane. I'm like, seriously, just spell it Brown, not Brau Brown. It's like, I just want to say Braun, but I know it's Brown. And good night tonight. 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, 5 of 8 from the floor. And Michael Porter continues to fill it up. He had a plus-minus of plus 34 with 14 points, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. And Aaron Gordon, he's a tough cover. He's such a big body. He's so dynamic. He can shoot the deep ball. He can pressure the paint. 7 of 11, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 23 points. The bench play really tonight was just Russell Westbrook. But, you double team anybody, whether it's Murray or Jokic, you're going to leave open one of these guys and they can all score. So it's a matchup nightmare, and the Clippers have to come. Clearly they're capable. They've won 2 games, one of them a complete thrashing. So they have to come with a different energy and a different mindset on Thursday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. It's going to do it for us here tonight. I appreciate you 2 people that have watched. I guess everyone's watching Dodgers and Kings. Dodgers still cruising. I believe they're up. Last time I checked, it was 14-2. Let's see what it is now. 15-2, and that one has gone final. Sauer gets the win. Don't even know who that is. Alcantara, the loss for Miami. And let's see the bad news about the LA Kings here. Any chance they scored a goal to tie it? Nope, it's over. And that series is over as well. So tough night for LA fans. Tough night. Kings lose 3-1. They now trail in that series 3-2, going back to Edmonton. And they don't stand a shot in hell at winning in Edmonton. It's a sad night, frustrating night. So appreciate you guys watching and listening and so forth and so on. We'll talk when we're going to talk. We'll talk tomorrow. A little late for the Dodger postcast tomorrow because I'm going to the game, but I'll be on after and we'll wrap up that series, which the Dodgers have already won. But we'll be back for Dodgers tomorrow, and then the finale, the probable finale of this series, but there is a chance the Clippers could force a game 7 at Ball Arena if they come prepared. And game 6 will be on Thursday, and we'll be right here on the Locked On Sports LA YouTube channel to break it down. Take care. Have a good night. We'll talk tomorrow.